Moutinho.
Sir, Guido Cannetti, he's lost 4 of his last 5. But one of them was to Chito Vera, Dana Basharel, Manny Martinez. I mean, these are some pretty good guys that he's been fighting. Manny Martinez. What?
He almost beat Manny Martinez.
That was a super close fight.
Yeah.
Moutinho, he got stopped by Sean O'Malley in that fight that he took a ridiculous amount of punishment in. Everybody remembers that, I'm assuming. His striking defense was at 27% that fight.
Is that right?
Jesus.
Well, how many landed per minute, does it say? How many absorbed?
Strikes absorbed per minute, 15.81. Sean O'Malley hit him 230 times.
Poor guy, man.
Yeah. Then on the other side, you got Guido Cannetti. He's definitely a pretty solid wrestler, grappler in general. He's got some decent stand-up too. He's nothing. Here's the thing: Guido Cannetti isn't anything crazy special, but the way I'm seeing the odds right now, Moutinho is like a -150 favorite, and that's probably going to go up. This guy got a lot of hype because he was able to just stay in there against O'Malley, but I don't think that's. I think that's the main reason why he's becoming a favorite. I think that Guido Cannetti's the more well-rounded, probably better fighter. I like Guido Cannetti in this one.
You know what? This is honestly another tough one, and it's really weird to say because Guido Cannetti, if you count his tough losses, he has an 8-8 pro record, and he's 1-4. He actually got suspended he had a 10-month suspension, and that somehow turned into a 3-year layoff for him. And he's 42 years old now, and since he returned, he's 1-4. So it's not really looking too good for him. He did look pretty good against Manny Martinez, like you said. Arguably won that second round, was 50-50. So very tough. He's a Muay Thai guy, pretty decent stand-up, but also he's good at grappling, 2 takedowns per fight at 50% accuracy, 70% takedown defense. The problem is he's prone to getting submitted too. He's been submitted 4 times. Not to mention he has been knocked down in 2 out of his last 3, but he's taken on Kris Moutinho. See, I'm a little bit more backing this guy. He made his debut on an 11-day notice against Sean O'Malley, dropped 30 pounds in 11 days, got his ass kicked. No way around it. And the next morning woke up and went to his job as a BJJ coach. So remember his face was all like looking like Sloth from the Goonies? He went to go practice BJJ the morning after all that. So that's pretty badass. He's got a 9-5 record, an extensive 6-2 amateur record, 2-3 in his last 5, but all 3 of those losses are TKOs. His chin does hold up. He has been KO'd before by Tony Gravely in CES, excuse me, I'm dyslexic. Kris had him in a heel hook, and then Gravely was like almost done, about to tap, punches him, and just KOs him on the ground. It was pretty badass. So technically, Kris Moutinho almost beat Tony Gravely, and I think pretty highly of him, especially as a wrestler. Well-rounded. He kind of gets caught up in his hands. He does have that ground game. Cannetti is fighting for his job in this one. He might come out looking for a finish, like you said, but I'm going to go with Moutinho in this one.
I mean, I could see why, but we'll see what happens.
That one's a tough one. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Dan's going to go with Guido Cannetti. I'm going to go with Kris Moutinho.